What do you guys think? Who's the most natty?
Greg is it.
Greg
Greg
and Alex.
is on Shorty. I would say Greg.
Comment section right now. Let's
100% Greg, I think.
Alrighty, natty or not. Alrighty, guys, we are in Greg's studio, and I want to say a big thank you for Greg for having us out here in his home, and a big shout out to HTLT Supplements for letting us use his studio. We are doing a special edition, Natty or Not, with your boys Said Segevich, Alex Mendoza, and Greg Doucette. So I've got a list, and I'll be mentioning some names, and we're just going to be throwing some ideas on who we think is natty or not. So, guys, I'm going to start with the first guy, pretty easy one, Terry Crews. What do you think, Greg?
No way. The guy's in his 50s, and he looks ridiculous, single-digit body fat. This guy's not natural.
There's no way. No way.
I think that's an easy one. I'd have to completely agree with Terry Crews. Definitely not natty.
Have you seen his training videos? Like, he's being coached, and just the way he executes movements, it just doesn't make sense.
I've never seen him train.
Oh, you should watch it.
It's hilarious.
You should watch it.
White chicks.
You should watch him, like, training, and, like, his coach is pretty shit.
Wow, could be a good video idea.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
terrible.
Terry Crews.
So definitely not natty. LeanBeefPatty.
LeanBeefPatty.
What do we think, guys? Alex, give
Let's
us
see
your
opinion first. Let's see what you think. I know this one well, so
I think she might be natty. I've seen her in real life. She looks good, but not as good as
her photos.
Yeah, like she looks good, but not crazy. I think she's natty.
So you're saying might be natty, you're not really sure?
Not really sure. I would say she's natty. I'm
gonna say I'd bet the house she's natural.
Yeah, I would say
betting the house she's natural. Yeah. She's been open about the fact that she doesn't take it. I think if she was, she would admit it. I don't think she's a liar. I think she'd be just like, I take it. I don't give a shit.
There's so many people that lie about like.
I think she's natty. She doesn't have that grainy. I mean, you can't judge based on the look.
I mean, I've only just found out about her today, so it's hard for me to base anything because I don't know what she used to look like.
To me, she doesn't.
I'm going to say not natty. I'm going to say she's used Anavar or maybe some Claire.
When I saw her, she doesn't scream, I'm on steroids.
She doesn't scream.
One thing that's funny is this girl thinks she doesn't have great genetics. She's like, I look okay. I'm like, what are you looking at?
She looks amazing.
She's like ridiculous. 99 percentile easy. So she builds muscle easy, has amazing genetics.
And she doesn't
She's
really
lean
track her
all the
food,
time.
right?
She just eats whatever, and it's like
she had like 7,000 calories one day. Like I was watching one of her videos.
Sick.
You can't eat
genetics.
7,000 calories without being on PEDs. Like
no, I mean it was a one-off.
What about Stephanie Buttermore and her 10,000 calorie cheats to 15 of them? She's natural.
All I eat is 3,500
calories.
She did
10,000 calories a day. I think you can be natural and eat like that.
I think so too, but not all the time.
No, once in a while.
Yeah. And you have no idea what's going on after the video too.
All right, so we got LeanBeefPatty. Most likely natty.
I would say natty.
Yeah, okay. Next guy, Lex Little. For those that know Lex Little.
I've already done videos, so I already know the answer.
I would say natty.
100% natural.
I think natural as well.
Originally, I said the guy's not natural.
Why do you guys think natural?
Because he passed drug tests. And he lifted heavy weights in competition without getting weaker.
I think the heavy weights and the consistency of the training.
I looked at his progression, like when he first started to now, and I've seen him in real life. He looks great, but again, he doesn't have that. I think look and the progression has been quite.
His physique shows a very robust, powerful physique. Someone that squats.
He's very strong, like disgustingly strong.
Originally, I said he was a fake natty because I saw how much he grew, especially in the quads in his teens. Yeah. But then later on, when he passed drug tests and never lost any strength leading into a powerlifting meet and lifted incredibly heavy weights, I'm like, the guy's natural. If he was on gear and stopped, he would have lost strength. So to me, he proved it in that way.
Natty. Yeah.
There we have it, guys. We all agree. I would say natty as well. Lex Little. All right, guys. We got Zac Efron. Natty or not?
Oh, wait, right now or during Baywatch or just in general?
Anytime.
I think he's definitely been on shit, man. He's definitely been on gear.
How about right now?
100%.
Right now? Ooh, the whole jaw thing? I don't know.
I'm saying he's always on something.
He's always been
on and off. He cycles on and off. I don't think this guy's even slightly remotely natural. I'm way more natural than him.
I miss High School Musical Zac Efron.
Yeah.
What is that? What happened to that?
The second I knew that he was enhanced is when I saw him in that Baywatch movie.
Baywatch, he definitely was taking
Baywatch for sure.
That guy was like
he was way too dry, way too hard.
You realize he admitted to what he took in an article?
I didn't actually know that.
He didn't admit all of it, but he admitted
Did he say what he took or not?
Well, he was saying about the diuretics that he was taking.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Mental stress issues. But then you see him now. He got even bigger. Yeah. He's playing a wrestler.
What do you guys think
he
he's
looks
taking?
like me. He's jacked with a turtle shell belly.
What do you guys think he's taking?
GH, Test, Masterone, Tristan,
like
Diuretics. I think he's on everything.
He's only half
the
Natty,
kitchen
guys.
sink.
There you go.
He's on it all of it, and then some more.
Alrighty.
Same stack as Liver King.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, these guys are Hollywood stars. You got to remember.
Exactly. You know? So you never know. There's a lot of pressure to look good.
Look at his face, even.
The jaw kind of says it all, really.
Yeah.
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
Natty.
Natty. He's definitely Natty.
Definitely natural.
He's as natural as Michael Hearn. And the better question is, who's on more gear, Michael Hearn or The Rock? That's the better question.
That's a great question.
I'm going to say The Rock is on more gear than Michael Hearn.
I think so too.
Really?
I think so too.
Because he was already not natural in his early years, and he's keep getting bigger and better. He's like, I want to be at my best in my 50s for that last role, Black Adam.
I honestly think
How are you doing that without a huge cycle?
I think Michael Hearn definitely doesn't use too much.
I feel like Michael Hearn has definitely blasted a lot of stuff in the past.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about now because he's maintained
now,
his size and condition.
He's certainly on some stuff now. I would say, but not at excessively high doses. I think The Rock is on a lot.
I think so too. And my reasoning for The Rock is because, I mean, shit, if you're like at that age and you're bald and you have no hair, I'll just pump a whole bunch of steroids as well, and you make money from your physique, then of course, like, why wouldn't you?
He's chasing dopamine. He's so successful. He doesn't need the money. He's already got hundreds of millions. It's just he's chasing the I'm
Who
still The Rock.
Who do you think has taken more gear overall?
Over his lifetime?
Yeah.
Wow, another great question.
I'd say The Rock.
I would say Michael Hearn. Like, come on.
I'm going with Michael Hearn as well.
Yeah.
Overall.
The Rock was a wrestler, let's not forget. And these wrestlers are mostly on Deca for like recovery.
You've seen Michael Hearn as a teenager though, right?
No, I haven't. I've seen his baby.
Actually, when you
put a photo of his baby.
Baby shot coming in.
Have you seen his baby?
No.
He's jacked. He's jacked, bro.
He's on as a kid.
Yeah.
So he's got crazy genetics, plus, I think, everything. Yeah. And that equals.
We want to see what you guys think. Put in the comments. Mike Hearn or The Rock. Who has used more steroids?
Is his baby natural?
We got now Simeon Panda.
Oh.
No.
Definitely not Natty. I don't think
he's Natty.
Yeah, I think everyone's discussed this guy in the past.
He looks amazing.
He looks incredible, but
amazing physique.
I don't know. Something screams.
But he hasn't changed that much.
He hasn't changed. You're right. He's kind of looked the same.
But I mean, like,
which is even more signs he's on something.
Yeah,
you think so? That he's just maintaining?
Okay. Yeah, he'd probably be on something low.
Yeah.
Ulysses degraded.
I think Ulysses was blasting and cruising.
Also on definitively, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. But
he was competing against this guy like 20 years ago, and he put on over 20 pounds of muscle.
And let's not forget the Gyno on the stage, which was
that's true.
Popular.
So Gyno, you put on over 20 pounds of muscle within a year.
No, his physique has degraded over the last couple of years.
He's 50.
Oh, wow.
Wait, who's 50?
Ulysses
is my age.
He's 50?
I competed with him 20 plus years
50?
ago.
I thought he was 40.
Guys, well, he's not 50, but he's
close to it.
I'm almost 50. Yeah. He's my age.
Wow.
He's in
so
his
of course
40s.
he's degraded some, but he still looks ridiculous.
Wow, I didn't even know
Final
that.
verdict? Not Natty.
Not Natty.
All right. Tristan Lee.
I wouldn't say he's Natty.
I want to hear the timeline.
Oh,
that's a good fact.
Well, I'll start. I'll start. Tristan Lee was natural at first when he first became popular. The shredded little boy, Tristan Lee, shredded, natural. Then I think he went on, and then he said, I have some regrets. Now I think he's natural now.
Interesting.
So I think he was natural, went on, and now he's natural
For me, it's more like, how do you maintain such low body fat percentages? Like, you can
starving yourself, doing 20,000 steps a day.
But like, how can you do that and stack on muscle at the same time at that rate?
That's the key giveaway. The
rate of
fact
growth.
That he's putting on muscle quickly. He's super grainy, conditioned, striated.
Like his diet's
have you met him?
No, I have not met him.
So he's about half of your size.
Oh,
doesn't matter.
So he's not
you can be a steroid user and be tiny and conditioned as well as a little
but
dude.
I think if you saw him with a t-shirt, you would never expect him to be on anything. And how he looks now, if you met him now for the first time, I think you'd think this guy's a natural guy for sure.
How tall is he?
He's about 19. He's about 5'2", about 135, 140 pounds.
Okay.
I'd say he's probably 8-9% body fat.
When you give me those stats,
he used to be
it's
4 or 5%.
Yeah, see when he was a
4.4% and a bit bigger.
I would hope you're not on steroids with those stats, but I mean, I'm gonna say not Natty.
He's not Natty. Like,
I think he's natural now. But
maybe now, but in the past,
not lifetime. That's what I'm going with.
Joe Rogan, guys. What do we have to say about Joe Rogan?
Natural.
That's
an
easy
one. I
haven't
seen his physique. No.
Yeah,
not
he's
natural.
got a huge GH
growth hormone
gut.
and test.
I think so.
GH and test.
The gut gives it
HRT.
away.
I don't think he's blasting.
He's
I
mentioned
think he
it
was
before
probably
too.
on 200 to 250 tests plus I'd say growth hormone. And I would say he's on everything else you could get from a doctor. Like
there you go.
Peptides. I think he's on a nice concoction.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like
supplements.
Look, I feel like when you have that much money, you may as well.
Well, why wouldn't he?
I guess that was an easy one. All right, next one, guys. The legend Steve Reeves.
See you first. I'm more familiar with him, I'm sure.
Okay.
So Steve Reeves, Mr. Olympia,
the man,
back in the 50s.
Mr. Aesthetics himself.
Hollywood
you answer.
Superstar actor.
Let's hear why you think he's natural. I mean, I think it's a running fact that was one of the best naturals of all time.
I don't think he's natural. You're assuming he's natural? Steve Reeves isn't natural. You guys kidding me? Just because it's the 50s?
I say he
started natural, enhanced later in his career.
He does look
very
good.
interesting.
They had steroids in the 50s.
Yeah,
they had it. This was invented, I think, in the 30s.
He looks great.
I'd have to disagree.
Amazing lats.
I'm gonna say not Natty.
Small waist.
What do you guys
think? Have you seen look at him right now.
I've seen every photo of him.
Yeah, you already know who he is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hard to say,
if you think this guy's natural, what would he have looked like with gear? This is training in the 50s. I watched him in several movies back then. Natural, I don't believe that.
Probably not back in
But then when you look at his physique, his receptors, he doesn't have overly.
But it's hard to
overly developed shoulders,
to judge
traps, and chest.
Just based on physique. I find because there's so many
yes
people.
Yes and no.
There's so many people that are on
yes
gear.
And no, because people in the who in the 90s, 50s looked enhanced and had a huge. Besides him,
Steve Reeves,
but
compared to everyone else, holy cow! Look at this guy.
Everyone else could have been.
I'm just talking in
doing the
general.
Same thing
Just in general, man. Like so many people, so many kids in the gym today, buy a gym membership and a steroid stack together. Or SARMs
to start.
And they all look like shit.
Yeah.
The
majority of people look like crap.
I would say maybe he's been enhanced because the resources back in the day.
It's not maybe. It's yes or no. If your life's depending on it.
I would say no. I would say no. He's not Natty.
I'm gonna say he's Natty.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's fair.
Not Natty.
Let us know.
What do you guys think?
This one.
So this one's a bit of a trivial subject, so it seems. I'm gonna say Natty.
Natty.
I think he's a Natty king.